The Hims Super Bowl commercial is drawing a ton of controversy, but is the controversy warranted? Let's watch this together and then let's unpack what's right and what's wrong.
Obesity is America's deadliest epidemic.
This is America.
74% of us are overweight, and obesity leads to 500,000 deaths each year.
Why, you just have to stop eating, Jimmy.
This is America.
Something's broken. It's not our bodies. It's the system. Welcome to Weight Loss in America.
Like and subscribe.
A $160 billion industry that feeds on our failure.
Yeah.
There are medications that work, but they're priced for profits, not patients.
This is America.
This system wasn't built to help us. It was built to keep us sick and stuck. But not anymore. Hims & Hers offers life-changing weight loss medications. They're affordable, doctor-trusted, and formulated in the USA. You get a treatment plan designed by a doctor to fit your body, goals, and lifestyle. You deserve to feel great in your body. This is the future of healthcare. This is Hims & Hers. Join us in the fight for a healthier America.
First, let's get into a couple things that I think really missed the mark when it comes to this commercial. This line right here.
Something's broken. It's not our bodies.
Something's broken and it's not our bodies. Yes, actually it is. Obesity is a chronic disease. That's the whole reason that people need medication and or sometimes even surgery to treat their disease. The second thing I take major issue with is this line right here.
Welcome to Weight Loss in America.
Like and subscribe.
A $160 billion industry that feeds on our failure.
An industry that feeds on our failure. First of all, obesity is not a failure. It is not a moral failure. It is a disease characterized by excessive accumulation of body fat that poses a risk to health, all of which these pharmaceutical drugs address. So I disagree with the idea that the pharmaceutical industry is feeding off of our failures. I believe that these noble and valiant researchers actually developed the missing puzzle piece to what is biologically broken in people living with the disease of obesity. The industry that has fed on our failures is the diet culture industry. But while this commercial may have gotten a couple of things wrong, there's a lot that it got right. Treatment for this chronic disease is often unattainable because the system is broken. The system is not working for people who are sick. In the past couple of days, Hims has become the target of what I feel is a media smear campaign. A campaign that is designed to cast doubt over the safety and efficacy of compounded versions of pharmaceutical drugs. Some going so far as to paint Hims as irresponsible and putting patients at risk, when in fact, mass production of compounded versions of commercial drugs is actually something that our government set up to make sure that when there are drug shortages, patients had access to medication. So when the media attempts to paint compounded medications as unsafe, untrustworthy, and unreliable, know that 503B pharmacies are overseen by the FDA. They are subject to the current goods and manufacturing process, which requires that they source the pharmaceutical ingredients that go in these copies from FDA-approved sources. We learned last year that over 80 million compounded versions of GLP-1s were manufactured in the US. If there were some inherent risk that were so much greater with compounded medications, don't you think we would know that by now? If you're concerned about the potential side effects and risks associated with these medications, you need to look no further than the FAERS database. And to date, On the Pen is unaware of any evidence that would lead people to believe that compounded copies of the branded medications pose any greater risk than the branded versions. And while the irony is not lost on me that you have one publicly traded company that exists for profit demonizing another industry that exists for profit is a bit silly, the fact remains the system is broken. In my opinion, the thing that the Hims commercial got absolutely 100% correct is that the system is broken. It no longer serves sick people. It serves to line the pockets of corporate interests. But I'm curious to hear from you. What are your thoughts? Drop it in the comments below. And if advocating for accessibility to anti-obesity medications matters to you, join the fight at onthepin.com.